Hi everyone, welcome back to E-commerce Success by Ad360. Today we're going to review a website which has a low conversion rate. Despite being a very nice website, good design, great products, they have good CTR and AOV values, so everything looks great, but the conversion rate, which is quite low. We're going to analyze the website and try and understand where that problem is coming from. If you like this content, if you enjoy these videos, please like them, comment below, subscribe the channel. It's going to be super helpful to us. It's going to help grow the channel, suggest these videos to more people so we can accomplish our mission of making business owners happy, productive, and successful. This video is brought to you by Ad360. Ad360 is the easiest way to increase your online sales by managing all your ads in one place, including Google ads, Facebook ads, mobile app ads, and ads all over the web on used websites, blogs, and any other type of online content. If you're interested, there is a link in the description below to get a free demo. Okay, let's jump right into today's content. So this question or this website was shared on the e-commerce subreddit, and they're saying they have a low conversion rate of 0.29%. Guys, I've been running ads on my store for more than 3-4 months. My CTR, so click-through rate, was always above 2.5%. So I think that's very good. We don't know where you're running your ads. So depending on whether you're only doing search or also different types of Google ads, social media, we don't really have much more information. But let's say I think it's a very good CTR, so that's not the problem. The AOV, so average order value, meaning how much money is on the cart of people on average, is also high and good. So that's really great. The issue is that the conversion rate is very low. Okay. So yeah, if you bring people to your website and they come frequently because they click frequently on ads, assuming the the ads are not too much costly or pricey, and people order expensive products on the website, so we know there's no technical issue on the website, they do order quite frequently and with good value, then if you can make your conversion rate 1% or even 2%, which is the average, you'd get a lot more money, so 6 times what you're currently making, and that could make the difference between not working so well to a super profitable business. So it's very key we try and understand what's going on. So you're now changing the ad creatives, which is good. You should always be trying and testing different creatives, do A/B tests or multiple tests with multiple different creative messages, images, videos, and try and see which one works best for your particular audience. And if you have different types of products targeting different people, make different creatives is great. Okay, and then you're talking pricing. Okay, let's look at the website first, and then we'll come back to the message and some of the comments below. So people are redirected here. Okay, so it's an art selling website. You have different art pieces with different types of images. And so what's strange? So people are landing on the bestseller collection. Okay, so they see a collection, they see only products, which is a bit strange. I think this might be a big problem, but we'll come back to that. Outside of this, everything looks okay on the website. There's no big red flag. It's a bit weird, the 2 white bands on the side, but I don't think that's going to be that much of a red flag that people aren't buying from the website. The website is very clean, very neat. The design is very minimalistic, but I think that's a great thing, especially when you have such a visual product and you have all these different art pieces with different colors. You have a uniform background behind, which is really good. I think everything's super neat. So there is a big price range. I think that's a fantastic thing you're doing. I talked about that in a previous video, which I link in the description for people trying to understand why you're doing this. This is what I call in my video the price ladder or price scale, having different pricing points depending on what people are willing to pay. If someone wants a really big canvas and they have a high budget, you want to give them the option of paying £500 artwork. If they have a small budget, they just want a small gift, something nice to put on their office or to make a gift for someone, having something under £100 is really good. So I actually gave this advice to several different businesses in the art space, and I'm happy to see it applied here. And I think having these different sizes with different price points is a major factor in having a good AOV. So I'm happy to see this is working for you. And so if you're looking at that, Deborah or Kirk, we had a talk about this. I think this is going to be super helpful for you if you apply this on your websites. Okay, so this is great. The product page is really good. There's customer reviews. Look genuine, look good. You have many reviews, 5 stars, nice message. So everything looks fine. So what's the problem? Let's get back to the message for a second. Oh, and before we do that, let's also look at your homepage. So this is the homepage. So it's super nice. I like the design. I like how you have this you have this little message here. You have this welcome message where you say when you started. It makes it feel a bit more personal. We learn a bit more about you, your goal, what you stand for, your group of creators, entrepreneurs. So I think this is really good. So I like that. I like that you have your different categories here. You have some products right away that people can buy, individual products. You have some more info about your sales, your studio. That's really good. And then you have a bunch of visual stuff. So you have the reviews, Instagram. So it's really good. I think there's absolutely nothing wrong with the website. So why isn't it converting more? Before I get into my response, let's read the end of your message. So you're suggesting lowering the price by 15%. Oh, you did lower the price by 15%. Okay. I never tested out lowering the price yet. I just lowered it today to maybe increase conversions. Okay. I think this is a big problem. I think it's a major misconception that lowering the price is going to help you sell more. I think it's rarely true, especially in this industry or this segment where you're selling artworks, art pieces. I think people who are going to buy that are going to buy this because they fall in love with a particular design. They absolutely want it. They're not really going to care if it's £60 or £80. And so I made a specific video on that topic. I will put it in the description below. I explained that in some segments, some types of products, especially ones that are about art, purchases are more of an impulse purchase. And so products are probably not following the typical price elasticity model that we learn in business school. I think that's absolutely not applied here. And if you think it is, I think having a lower entry price on the smallest size might be enough, but you definitely don't want, I think, to lower price on the other price points. I think having implemented these different sizes with different prices is already enough to give an option to every person in your price scale. The problem with lowering prices, even by 15%, is that depending on your margin, maybe decreasing the price by 15% on the smallest piece could like halve your margin, could be divided by 2 or more depending on what's your margin percent. So that's a very drastic move. Even if you sell a bit more, you need to sell a lot more to make up for the loss of margin. So for all the businesses I've talked to, it's rarely worked, and it's like a false good idea, right? It's like seems like a good idea, but in practice, I've rarely seen it work. Now, if it's different in your case, I'd be happy to hear feedback. And again, everything I say, take with a grain of salt. At the end of the day, if you want to make a change, go ahead. But I would always suggest A/B test it. You could have a separate version of your products where you test out a different pricing and you land people on a copy of your website with different price points, and you test half of your audience you send to that website. You see, and you measure by yourself for your products, for your business, what the true answer is. Do people buy more if prices are lower? Now, I wouldn't say something like that for, if we're buying a staple like a pen or something, but for an artwork, which is more of an impulse purchase, I don't think the price elasticity is going to be as strictly followed as other categories of products. So I think maybe the marginal benefit you get by decreasing the price is not going to be that big, or at least not enough to compensate the lack of margin you're going to get. Okay, so what more can we say? Okay, let me get into the actual problem. I think the problem with your results is the place where you make people land. You make people land on a collection page. I think that's a big problem. I discussed yesterday in my video, so the video I made yesterday, which I will link in the description below, I said that even the home page does not make for a good landing page. A landing page is where you bring people when they click on an ad. Even the homepage of the website is probably not where you want people to land in most businesses. And in most cases, a collection page is even worse than the homepage, probably. Why? Because people come here, and if they've never heard of your brand before, if you're targeting a cold audience, they don't know your brand, they don't know where they are, they don't really have any information, there's no text, they just see a bunch of products, and they're going to, whenever you see a price right away, a price tag, you're going to have this reflex mechanism, this defensive mechanism where you say, oh no, I don't want that, and they leave. Especially in your case where you have all the range. Now I like the transparency, so you have the lowest priced item and the highest priced item. But I think this might deter people from clicking and say, oh wow, this looks super expensive. And especially if they have a small budget and they're really tight on their money, if they see a big number like this, they might leave right away because they're afraid, okay, why is the price different? Am I going to get tricked into buying a bigger one? Maybe if you say just from £75, it's going to be, it's going to make less of a scare, for the people with tight budget. And people with a big budget might not even care about price. They won't even look at prices. People with small budgets are more likely to focus on the price than people who have a larger budget or do not care about the price at all if they love the art piece, right? So, and the price is very clearly here. It's not really, hiding the price or revealing it later in the purchase act. So I think it's very transparent, but I don't know if you absolutely need to put it here. But that was not my main point. My main point is people landing here. I mean, even in your case, I would prefer you using your homepage as, where people land, because at least they would learn more about you. They would see different types of products. They will have more information about the studio. They will see some reviews. It's going to create more trust and a stronger relationship, a stronger bond, a stronger connection to people looking at that, which they're not getting from this page. And this is the first impression most people will have from you, and they won't see anything about yourself, your brand, your studio, your creative process, why you're choosing this stuff. So I think most people are going to leave when they see that. And another user said the exact same thing on Reddit. They said conversion rates are always bad when I direct traffic to collection page, like bestsellers. I absolutely agree. And so try directing traffic to a product page and add variants. They can pick another option, pair it together, like free of the artworks. We're saying free, okay. So, and maybe teaming up by a theme like animals, stuff like that. So I like the idea. So the best thing you could do is create a dedicated landing page. And I created a video yesterday to discuss that, which will be in the description. But I think if you're targeting people who love, Boba Fett and, Star Wars, and you're saying like Star Wars, Boba Fett art piece, and people land here, I think it's going to be okay. If you're targeting a broader audience and they land direct on the product, I don't know if it's going to work, but for sure it's going to be better than the previous page because it's going to be more focused. You have more information, you have some text, you have the reviews. So even the product page might be better, especially if you're targeting a specific audience with a specific keyword. So try making ads for individual products in very targeted environments like Star Wars fans, and see if it works better if they land here. But the best option for you would be to create a dedicated landing page where you have a specific category of products, which could be one of your collection, for example, like Elements of Success, but it should not be just the collection. You should have more stuff like explanations and your studio. So usually on the landing page, you have some elements of branding at the top, and you explain what are the benefits of your product, why people should buy them, because it's going to motivate them. They're going to see success every day. They're going to be more productive, happier, feel better about their home, their office, whatever. And then you introduce a product. But if people just see a product and they don't know you, they don't know your brand, they don't know your process, they don't know what you stand for, how you choose your products, where they're coming from, they're not very likely to buy. Okay. I hope this is going to help. I really think by changing where people land is going to have a greater effect on your conversion rate than just changing the creative or any other aspect of your ads. If you'd like to learn more about landing pages, how to create a landing page that converts, how to test different ads and do A/B tests to measure the differences and see what's most useful and most productive, feel free to contact me. I'd be happy to help you. There will be a link in the description below to book a free call. At the moment, we're doing free audits of your e-commerce website, your technical aspects on the website, your SEO, your marketing strategy, your advertising setups in your accounts, your advertising targeting options. We can review all of that and help you, fine-tune everything so that we can help you increase your success and maximize sales. We're doing all of that because we want to get our name out there. We want to promote at 360. But you can get the free consulting and the free audit with no strings attached, no commitment, even if you don't want to install the app afterwards. But our strategy is that if you get a lot of value from us and we help you grow your business, get more sales, and then you want to know more about Ad 360 to accelerate your sales, run ads in multiple environments, so you can even increase your revenue. Thanks for today. I hope to speak to you soon. Feel free to contact me anytime with the link in the description. I wish you a ton of sales and a ton of success. Bye.